Isaiah Kanan will get the nod as the point guard to start the game. And the 2018-19 season. Booker in his 4th NBA season signed that huge max contract in July. There's Doncic, the playmaker.
He just loves to compete, has a tremendous understanding of the game of basketball.
Here's Ayton, so skilled, draws the foul. Here, DeAndre Ayton is David Robinson with a jumper.
Wow.
Doncic from Matthews.
Avery Johnson some jewelry.
Alabama played at Arizona, and Avery Johnson made that comment after watching DeAndre. Booker takes it to the rim and lays it home.
A quality guy that's been nothing but a professional throughout the course of his career, and hopefully it turns it around.
Great pass, even going back to when Steve Kerr and Mike D'Antoni were here as Dennis Smith gets the steal and the finish on the other end. That coach, born and raised outside North America, paid his dues as an assistant in the NBA the last 18 years. Doncic, another great pass to the...
Allow them to do their job with input from you if you want to have it, but trust the guys that you hire, and that does not seem to have been the case.
He is the all-time leader in the NBA in field goal percentage. They're normally dunks when he gets in that close. Ariza up top, and he knocks down a three. And a rare miss at the rim for DeAndre. Booker blows past Matthews and lays it in at the left.
And running the floor down the middle, forces the help away from Booker and creates that open.
Jordan doesn't miss this 10% from three. Doncic, a pretty move, and then 3 assists here in the first quarter. Substitutions for both teams as Ariza gets the 3 per game. Got a lot more comfortable in the NBA the second half of the season. You mentioned Chandler in his 18th
places. Great to see him here and back healthy.
Ariza drives and kicks. Warren from outside, and Warren hits it
better. And offensively got it going a little bit.
Broke off with a 3. Great shooter from Australia. Nice drive that time. But it was too hot in the summer when it was 115 degrees. He touched the top of his head and burned his hands.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you the truth. 8-point Phoenix lead with a minute to go here in the opening frame in Phoenix on opening night. Ariza to the rim.
The stars will be out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's great for the league to have the Lakers get a real chance once again.
Jimmy Butler's future. Here's Okobo driving through the lane. The shot clock down to 4. Okobo with a second-round pick.
Talk about a pro. Had the privilege of talking to his dad, who was a former teammate of mine, the New York Knicks, Rick Brunson. Very similar style of play to his son. His son is better, though. Compliments to that
year defense. Last in points allowed, 26th in field goal defense. Ayton goes to the left hand again and gets the bounce. He
loves it.
Matthews powers his way. It's the layup. Jackson looking to push tempo. Drives the paint. Warren again from outside. Boy, look at this. To Missouri when Quinn was the head coach there and Igor was an assistant. Steal by Dennis Smith. And now on the other end, another slam by the site to the Bucks for Dirk Nowitzki. Doncic wasn't born, by the way, when Dirk was in his first year as a Maverick. Anderson.
Dirk, you're sitting there like, dude, you wasn't even born when I played this. When I started.
Crazy, isn't it? Here's Booker in transition, soars to the rim and lays it home. Last year, a career high. 2 years ago, had a 70-point game in Boston. Off the foot of Jordan, here's Kanan, leaving it for Ariza for the trailer 3. Hits it!
To me, the favorite to come out of the East with LeBron James, the best player in the world. They're in the West. The West is absolutely loaded.
Timer at 5. Smith on the drive. Scoop and score off the glass. At 14 points, DeAndre Jordan, an 11-year pro, was the leading scorer for Dallas with 11 points in the first half. Booker connects. Did win Rookie of the Year, though, so I'll give you that. Timer at 5. Here's Smith hanging and finishing off the window. 8 screen and roll instead of kick to Ariza, and Ariza again.
They've made quick moves. Said wants them to continue to do that. That certainly could propel them to victory here.
Lasted just 3 games last year. He coached the previous year, but was fired 3 games into last regular season. Smith takes off. Matthews, great hustle, and now Finney Smith stuffs it on the other end. Miss from Finney Smith.
You can take a guy like Trevor Ariza for granted. Just what he does on a nightly basis, facilitating the offense from the point guard position.
Because Ricky Rubio is the point guard there. Mitchell's actually smaller than Devin Booker. Nice try,
my friend. But the game has really went that way.
There's Josh Jackson.
Hopefully we can get healthy. Harrison going out now, who's our best player last 2 years, hurts a little bit. So hopefully he can come back soon and we can make a run.
Speaking of health, how are you coming along?
Roster gave Dirk another big to play with, and a guy that can protect the rim and guard centers on the other end left. There have been 14 different guys to play point guard for the Mavs, yet Dirk has continued to put up big numbers. Dennis Smith.
It's going to be stuck there for quite a while.
Kanan fires to Ayton underneath, and Ayton off the mark, and rebounded by Doncic, his 6th board to go with 8 points. He gets past Ayton and is now in double, impeding the progress of an offensive play. Great job by Warren to get the strip on Doncic. Now drives and finishes. Doncic, another floater, in and out. Kept alive by Barea. Great hustle. Finney Smith from outside cans in his Phoenix debut. Spent the last 4 years with the Rockets. Shot clock at 5. Kanan pulls up. His 3 is good. Kicks it out to Brunson. We got 2 rookies on the floor right now for the Mavs. Powell.
Boy, I thought those guys would make right decisions.
Oh, you got the switch there. You got Brunson on Ayton. Kept it alive. Josh Jackson from the perimeter. His 3.
And here's what I love about that. If we exploit the mismatch and get you the basketball, it's not a license to shoot. It's a license to make the
game at Arizona that Embiid did. Embiid improved dramatically in the NBA as Ayton gets possession down low.
Sometimes you got to let the great ones do what they do. Jeff Van Gundy plays Word with Friends while he's just chilling. He'll look at me and go, "It's your move." I know I'm working, man.
Here's Matthews. Hits a 3. You put in this half. Matthews coming off the screen. Fires to Brunson. He'll try a 3, and it's good. JaVale McGee, Lance Stevenson, how they fit in with the Lakers this year. As Booker banks it in.
It's not just going to be Saturday night. It's going to be a season where they're going to have to try to fit in and mold to each other's game.
Wow, Dwight Powell, an incredible athlete. Been a little quiet in the second half. Shot clock at 2. Booker has to let it fly, and Booker buries a 21 points tonight for Booker in 28 minutes. He also has 6 assists. Playing a lot of point guard in this game. Barea is a blur. Man, he is fast. Continues to check Booker. Here's the screen by Ayton. The shot clock down to 6. Booker drive, got bumped, puts it in. This year will depend on the Suns' record. He was at 25 points per game last year, career high. A 3 ball. First put on the full court press. He went back to LA, but signed with the Mavs this offseason. Booker again. Inside 3 to play. Booker pulls up. You bet. He's got. Good look by Smith, and Finney Smith answers. That's what everybody in Phoenix wants to see. Can he be that point guard for the Suns? Josh Jack shot the ball well. Ayton rolling to the basket. Instead, Booker fires again. A 3. Instead, he lobs for Ayton. And the punctuation. He finishes with 18 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Devin Booker, the story, though, in the 4th quarter. The Mavs got it down.